The Forgotten Offensive, France's failed invasion of Nazi Germany. It is the autumn of 1939, and in Poland, Marshal Edward Ritzschmgli is in a meeting with his staff. Despite the Poles fighting with great zeal, the Germans are steadily gaining ground. The young Republic of Poland finds itself on the defensive, teetering on the edge of a precipice. Ritzschmgli reassures his subordinates that they need to hold out just long enough for the French and British to assemble their forces. The plan is for these two powerful allies to launch an invasion into Germany from the west. Together, the three allies are expected to crush the Nazis and save Poland. In this historical context, it's important to note that Marshal Ritzschmgli's faith in the French and British allies was ultimately misplaced. Poland fell to the joint invasion by Nazi Germany and the Soviet Union, while France and Britain were unable to provide effective support. This led to a series of events, including the French invasion of Germany in 1939, which had little impact on the larger course of the war. In this video, we'll delve into the often overlooked aspects of the French offensive in Germany during the early stages of World War II. We'll also explore the role of French cryptologists in aiding the Allies and take a moment to thank our video sponsor, NordVPN, for its cybersecurity features. French Prime Minister Edouard Daladier and Foreign Minister Georges Bonnet received news of the Nazi invasion on September 1, the day after it began. While France had a defensive treaty with Poland, the French constitution prevented them from going to war with Germany without the approval of the French legislature, most of whom were on vacation at the time. As the days passed and the situation in Poland worsened, there were calls for a diplomatic resolution from Italian leader Benito Mussolini. However, this angered British Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain and Foreign Secretary Lord Halifax. Meanwhile, the French military began mobilizing its forces. On September 3, France formally declared war on Germany, but little else happened for months, a period often referred to as the Phony War. This characterization is not entirely accurate, as the Polish invasion was ongoing, and the French did take unexpected actions. In May 1939, Marshal Ritzschmgli had promised Polish counterparts that France would respond to a German invasion with military action. However, he later expressed caution and reluctance to engage in offensive operations. Despite this, on September 7, 1939, the French launched an invasion of Germany, hoping to draw German forces away from Poland. French troops encountered relatively light resistance and advanced cautiously into German territory. However, on September 12, Marshal Ritzschmgli ordered a complete halt to the offensive, fearing a German counterattack through Belgium. This decision incensed his subordinates and marked the end of the offensive. In reality, the French had a significant advantage in manpower and equipment at the time and could have achieved more had they been more aggressive. The failure of the offensive revealed critical flaws in French strategy and leadership. Ultimately, the French offensive in Germany had little impact on the overall course of the war, and the Phony War continued until the German invasion of France in May 1940.